Hey guys, so today I figured I'd kind of go over a different aspect of Dragon Soul today. I'd figure something I haven't actually gone over is the different fighting styles, in my general opinion of them, and which one I think they're good. Kind of realized this like earlier today that I haven't done a video about this yet, so I was like, hey, that's something I can make a video on. Cool, wow, amazing. Anyway, so today we'll be going over the fighting styles, how they look, and generally their special moves, and which ones I think are worth it, which ones I think are good, and which ones you should probably change off of as soon as you can. So, to start with, we are going to start with the very first ones that are out. So, I went to the wrong spot because I am special. When the one fighting style everybody starts with is generic. This fighting style is basically just a very boring fighting style that is extraordinarily butt cheeks. He uses Dragon Combo as its special, and honestly, really couldn't recommend this one kind of at all. Like, this is a fighting style I'd pretty much say get rid of as soon as you physically can. Like, entirely. Next fighting style would be the Yamcha fighting style here. This is a fighting style based off of Yamcha from the series. It uses Wolf Fang Fist as its special skill, which I don't actually have, but if you've seen the show, you probably know what it does. It's an okay fighting style, but not really that great. Use it if you want, I suppose. Next fighting style on this list, that's a dummy, will be, we'll do Android 17. This is, in combat. It's Android 17's fighting style. Basically, this is, I believe it's Android 17, yeah, it's Android 17 from the Dragon Ball Super. I think it's also mixed a little bit with regular Z, but I would not recommend this one in any form of regard, period, because I can see with this one, slow, not very lot of hits, and it doesn't even have a level 8 skill. So just don't use it. It's very bad. Butt cheeks. Very, 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 very bad. The next one that is on the list will be Jeice's fighting style. This is based off of, obviously, Jeice from Dragon Ball Z. And the Ginyu Force, so there's a lot of like overly flashy spins and funny poses. This one in particular has Crusher Ball as its special move, which again I don't have. But it basically, you shoot a giant red ball out and it does damage, I guess. But it's also, I mean, it's better than Android 17's and hello sir. It's better than Android 17's and better than generic, but I still wouldn't recommend using it. Not that great. Next on the list would be, for the last of the starting ones you get, is Vegito. Vegito's fighting style is definitely, in terms of free-to-play, the best fighting style you can ever get. Use this one if you don't have any of the others. It has the highest amount of hits in its basic combo, does decent damage, and its 8 skill is okay. It's a grab move, so it'll only be really useful on enemies you can actually grab, which is the majority of them, I suppose. But, yeah, it's an alright fighting style. Use it if you got it and you don't have anything better. It's really good. Next fighting style on the list will be into the Game Pass fighting style. We'll start with Broly's. Can't do them in combat. Thank you. Button. There you go. Broly's fighting style you get, obviously, from the Broly bundle. It's based off of Dragon Ball Super Broly. It is probably the worst of the Game Pass fighting styles. It attacks really slow, but due to that, it hits harder on average than the other fighting styles. And it also doesn't even have an 8 move. So I really wouldn't wanna recommend this one, generally speaking. But if you like it, use it, because it's not bad. But compared to like certain other ones, like it's better than Yamcha's and Android 17's. But it's worse than Vegito's, so. Next on the list would be the Brave Sword, which is Trunks' one. It uses an actual sword, which is kind of cool. It does pretty good damage, as you can tell. But the downside of doing a lot of damage is that the combo is fairly short. 4 hits. Yeah, it's just 4-hit combo, and it does a lot of damage, though. So use this one if you want a lot of a lot of single attacks that do a lot of damage, but don't really hit that, or that they hit hard, but they don't hit often. English is the language that I speak. Next on the list would be the Sickle of Sorrow. This is a fairly amazing. The next on the list is the Sickle of Sorrow fighting style. This is a fairly popular one, but honestly, I really couldn't recommend it. It has the same amount of attacks as the Brave bundle, but it just hits worse. And it's 8 skill. Instead of being a good attack, it is a stat boost. So it boosts your stats a little bit, but they're not really enough to warrant actually using the extremely butt cheeks fighting style. So I would not recommend using this one at all, really. Next is a funny little glitched combat soul, which I don't even know why we have, fighting style we have. It's supposed to be, if I remember correctly, yeah, it's literally just generic. I don't know why we even have it. Don't use it. It's a glitched fighting style. It's basically just generic, but without the 8 skill. So don't use it. Next on the list we have is the last of the ones that I use personally, which is my favorite, which is the Gogeta Super fighting style. It is up there with Vegito's in terms of most amount of hits per basic string, which is why it's one of the best. It has the only other one with 8, and unlike the Vegito's fighting style, it has a very good 8 skill, which is an attack that does a decent amount of damage. This is the one I recommend, this one a lot, just like I also recommend Vegito's a lot. These are both really, really good souls. Yeah, that's a wrong video that I haven't made yet. These are both very good fighting styles. I would recommend either the Vegito or Gogeta fighting style. I do have a slight preference because I just like the fighting style more, but the main reason why I recommend this one more is the Gogeta, because just like all Game Pass Soul fighting styles have a enchantment slot. That is amazing. So I would highly recommend, highly recommend using Gogeta's fighting style. It is very good. The other fighting style is one of the few that actually give a stat boost. It is the Greatsword fighting style. It's kind of cool. It's basically the fighting style version of the Sword of Hope / Sword of Despair fighting style soul. It even includes the 8 skill of the soul. Very good soul. I keep saying soul. Very good fighting style, but fairly slow. But it does increase your stats. So if you want to use it, cool. You can. It does look kind of neat, I suppose. But you get it from you get it specifically from the Saving Walker raid. It's right here. 3%. Neat, I suppose. I don't really use it personally because, again, it doesn't have a enchantment slot on it, which is why I like this one so much, because it does. The other fighting styles is there is the Keyblade fighting style, which you buy from the hidden vendor. Which I suppose I can just. I wonder if I can even get it right now. Let's see. Because you in order to get the Keyblade fighting style, you have to go to North Pole and you have to have a bunch of Broly drops. But I actually don't remember because I had them over time, but I've gotten rid of them. I actually don't remember if I can still buy it. Let's see if I even remember where it is. It's been a while. I haven't really cared for it, so I don't really go out of my way to get it. But it's supposedly popular. I just don't use it personally. If I don't find it in a couple seconds, I'll probably just describe it versus keep looking for it. But yeah, it doesn't look like I'm gonna find it in a couple seconds. Okay, that's whatever. It's a very good fighting style. It doesn't have a slot, I don't think, but it's fairly good. It gives you, it would be around here. It would be in a thing you have to break, but that's besides the point. It has a fairly good fighting style. It has decent attack string. It's like a 5, I think, if I remember correctly. The damage is alright on it, but the main reason why you would want to use that fighting style, the main thing that you sell it for, is its 8 skill. Its 8 skill is a very long cutscene skill, very long cutscene grab, specifically, that you can use on, like, bosses, and it puts them in a stun lock animation for a very long time. It is very useful for that particular aspect of stunning... Yeah, I can't find it. It's very useful for that particular aspect of stunning bosses. So if you have it, and you're doing, like, a boss raid... using it to stun is very, very good. Very, very effective. Use it for that. You can even use it for general use if you want. It does look kind of cool. The color changes based off of your key, which is kind of neat. Outside of that, that's that. The other fighting style, which I haven't actually gotten my hands on yet, is it is the power pole style, which is not a bad one either. You get it by getting a drop from Shadow Goku, who is also in the North Pole, but he's in the like other area, from the new area. I can go show you in a second. He is over in the North Pole. It's a fairly low drop rate. If he's there, I'll fight him really quick just to show it off. But it is a fairly low drop chance. And it's apparently, according to the devs, going to be a reference towards the Chapter 2 of Super Saiyan God. I don't know what it is yet because I don't have it. But I have been trying. The game hasn't blessed me with it. I'll just show you where it is so you know where to get it. It would be right here. But, you know, he's not here, obviously. It's a very good It's a very good fighting style. I was told it has an enchantment slot. It does a lot of damage and a lot of attacks. So if you can get it, and you don't have any of the other fighting styles, use it over Vegito. Outside of that, I don't know what its 8 skill is. I think it's like a... I don't even know. I'm not even going to bother trying to explain it, and I'll be wrong. But it's a very good fighting style. A lot of people like it. It's apparently a reference to the next story arc, so that's cool. But use it if you wish. It's pretty good. And like I say in all of my videos, you usually say the description. Today I'm going to say it here. At the end of the day, this is just my personal preference, my personal opinion. I forgot about the timer. If you want to use it, if there's a certain fighting style you like, use the one you like more. That's why I still use Gogeta's, even if sure Vegito is higher, but whatever reasons. Use whatever one you like. The game is an RPG after all. You can basically use to make your character what you like and what you want them to do. So at the end of the day, that's more what's important than using all optimal meta stuff. So those are my general overview of all the fighting styles, my personal preferences, and what they do and which ones I recommend. So in terms of ones I recommend, we're just going to go over that really quick. I recommend the Gogeta Super, Vegito, Power Pole, if you have it. Keyblade exclusively just for its 8 skill on bosses. And the same with the Dark Greatsword. Use it exclusively for the 8 skill, because the 8 skill does a lot of damage. Yeah, those are the ones I recommend. I don't recommend... Also, I recommend Brave Sword, too. Brave Sword's a really good one. Outside of that, I would not recommend the Yamcha, Limping, Dread 17 Jeice, Broly Super, Generic, or the Sickle of Sorrow. Those are the ones I would not recommend. And I did, as I said before, I recommend Gogeta, Brave Sword, Dark Greatsword, Vegito, and Power Pole. Also, another thing is any fighting style that has an enchantment fragment slot is automatically just better than ones that don't in terms of end game, because as you can see, my fighting style is giving me 50, has standard for 5 on it. So the fighting style by itself gives me more stats. So having a enchantment slot on your weapon is very handy. But that's the basics for this video. It's fairly simple. Just something I thought of on the spot that I could do just to try to put something out there for you guys, because I've been kind of lacking lately because I've been running out of things and ideas. But that's about it. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope it's useful to you. That'll be it for today. We'll try to do some more as I come up with more ideas and more things to record for Dragon Soul. But that's about it. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please watch my other ones. Nah, I shouldn't do that. That's bad, especially with how low I am. But either way, watch what you like. Please, if you have any questions or comments about anything, please comment down below. I'll do my best to answer the best I can. Or if you just want to say hi, I can say hi back. I don't know, reasons. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.